Wait, let's look at what's gonna happen. Look. Ultimate? I'm just fighting under his turret? Look at this. Oh! Oh, get out. Play! I traded okay with him. This was a mistake. But this wasn't a mistake. Look at this. Oh! Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to another Wild Rift video, and in today's video I want to show you yet again that Nasus is actually a legit pick. You just have to know how to play him. So before starting this video, I just want to mention that I'm doing a giveaway, skin giveaway, giving away 7 skins this month. All you gotta do, put down a comment under this video and under other videos that I upload on April. So I'm gonna explain what to build on Nasus now. If you want to skip it, I'll put timestamps in the description like always to go to the gameplay immediately. And I really suggest you to watch today's video. Like, I'm not gonna spoil, but you need to see it, okay? So let's talk about building Nasus. Basically, you always want to start with Trinity Force. I want to talk about another item, however, which is Iceborne Gauntlet. Now, I've seen some people start with an Iceborne Gauntlet. It's just, I don't like it because the damage is way less than the Trinity Force and all the other stats are also not good. The only good thing about this item is that it provides you 50 armor, where Trinity Force doesn't actually provide you with armor. Now, it's not my playstyle, so I would always recommend you to start with a Trinity Force. Let's talk about the Trinity Force itself though. Always start with a Sheen. Start with Sheen, and on Nasus actually, let's take a look. On Nasus, I like to go for Stinger after Sheen. And the reason for that is because Stinger gives you ability haste, so you're gonna have your first ability up more often. You know, that's what I do. So first I go for Sheen, then I go for Stinger. Now as your second item, basically in, I would say 80% of the games you would go Starrick's Gauge. Okay, but if you're against a full attack damage enemy, you can also go for Guardian Angel, because this item provides you 40 armor, 40 attack damage, and of course the Guardian Angel passive. Now if you're against an enemy which has a lot of healing as well, like if you're against Sona, Dr. Mundo, especially Dr. Mundo, you can even get a Thormill second item. Like, you know, it's all fine. But as I said, 80% of the games, Starrick's Gauge. Starrick's Gauge is always going to be very nice because first of all, Starrick's Gauge gives you plus 50% base attack damage. Now take a look at what Trinity Force does. Your next basic attack after an ability deals bonus damage equal to 200% base attack damage. And yes guys, it skills with Starrick's Gauge. So the 50% bonus here skills with the 200% here. So when you have these two items, you'll do a lot of damage guys, a lot, okay? Now I want to tell you one thing. After you get Trinity Force, you have to get tier 2 boots. It's always going to be worth it on Nasus. You want to be fast. Now in most cases, plated steel caps are going to be the best, you know, because this is going to make you so tanky against attack damage carries. But if the enemies have a lot of CC and if they have a lot of stuns, you can also get Mercury's threats. Let me give you an example. If you are laning versus Gragas, you should always go for Mercury's threats because it's absolutely huge. It's really nice to have Mercury's threats against Gragas because first of all, it reduces his damage. Secondly, he has a lot of, like, his first ability slows, his third ability stuns, you know, it's a lot of CC. So keep that in mind. But I almost always go for plated steel caps. Now as your third item, let's say you already have these two items, it's situational. See, this is the problem on Nasus. It's all situational. Like, it completely depends on the enemy what you should go for. Let's say the enemy is full, let's say the enemy Orianna is hard carrying the game. And the enemy also has Seraphim support, you know, they have like a lot of ability power. What do? You get Spirit Visage. Don't get any other crystal defense item, ability power defense item except for Spirit Visage. This is the absolute best item on Nasus, never any other item. So whenever you need magic resist, get Spirit Visage, okay? Okay, if you need armor, get Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel is really nice on Nasus. It's gonna give you even more survivability than you have. Now I want to talk about an item that I personally haven't tried yet on Nasus, which is Sunfire Aegis. Like, this item could potentially be good, potentially. I haven't tried it yet. So like, this item sounds good on Nasus, but like I can't tell you anything because everything that I tell you is out of my own experience. You know, I play tons of games on a champion to understand how they work. So I think Sunfire Aegis could work, and I am gonna give it a try and make a video again, but not sure yet, okay? Randuin's Omen, of course, really good against crit damage. So when you're against Yasuo and another ADC that has crit damage, get Randuin's Omen. Absolutely, really nice item. Now there's another item which is, where is it? Frozen Heart. This item is good if you need to reduce enemy attack speed. So if enemy has Olaf, for example, if they have Jinx in their team, and if they have a mid laner who also relies on attack speed for some reason, you can get Frozen Heart. Now, let me tell you another reason to get Frozen Heart above Randuin's Omen. You should get Frozen Heart above Randuin's Omen if you don't need to reduce enemy critical damage. So, like Randuin's Omen is really nice against crit. As you can see, Randuin's Omen gives you 55% armor. This one gives 55 armor. This one gives you 70 armor, and this one also gives you bonus max mana, and it gives you 20 ability haste. So as you can see, you trade off quite a lot of stats for the critical strike, you know. So only get Randuin's Omen if the enemies have a lot of crit damage. And I'm telling you, Yasuo is like, if the enemy has mid lane Yasuo, this item is almost a guaranteed for you. If they don't have crit damage, like if they have Ezreal and mid lane who, you know, without crit, get a Frozen Heart. So about the enchantments that you want to get on Nasus, I almost always go for Glorious Enchant, because the extra movement speed on Nasus is really nice. Like this one is gonna allow you to, in the late game, you can stick to the enemy ADC or mid laner and keep hitting them. They cannot kill you, but you can kill them. So I actually I would say 100% of the games I go for Glorious Enchant. Like you could go for Stasis, you don't really need it, you're just super tanky. Yeah, true, like you don't need anything. Go for Glorious Enchant, this is the only one that you need. So let's talk about the runes. Grasp of the Undying is absolutely, beyond a doubt, the best rune on Nasus. This one is just absolutely huge. Like every time you hit your first ability, you heal up and you do bonus damage to the enemy. Just get it, just use it. So here, there's actually several runes that you can use. Gathering Storm, of course, is very nice because Nasus is a late game champion. You know, this one is going to keep giving you attack damage, and it's very nice. Now you can also get Triumph. Now I suggest you to get Triumph if you're against against squishy enemies that can one-shot you, like you against burst. No, I should say it differently. Like if you're not against a lot of tanks, because Triumph is probably not going to be the best one against tanks, because you're not going to be taking down enemies like real fast. But when the enemy is squishy, Triumph is gonna, you know, allow you to heal up when you take down an enemy, so you can survive even longer. But if, as I said, if the enemy is tanky, you know, if they have a tanky frontline, go for Gathering Storm. Now here I go for Hunter Titan, because, you know, as a Nasus, I get a lot of takedowns in the late game, and you, as I said, you're all about the late game. So you could go for conditioning. You could. I don't do it, however, because I prefer the tenacity. When I play Nasus, I want to be able to run down the enemy. Like, you already have a lot of armor and magic resist, so conditioning is not really, you know, it's okay. It's also good on Nasus conditioning, but I just prefer Hunter Titan because, as I said, the tenacity and the bonus max health is amazing. Here, Sweet Tooth, guys, you need to go for Sweet Tooth, nothing else. I'm not gonna talk about the other ones because you don't need them. Like Mastermind, you can push turrets super fast anyways. Hunter Genius, you don't need it, you have enough cooldown reduction. Sweet Tooth, yes, it gives you a lot of bonus gold and the bonus healing to survive in your lane. So about the spells, get an Ignite against Mundo, you know, to reduce his healing. But otherwise, I would suggest you to get a Barrier, because, you know, you need to play it safe on Nasus. So let's get into the gameplay. Alright guys, on to the Nasus game. So the new update has dropped, and I actually have a 90% win rate. 9-0. Literally, like, I won almost every single game on the new update, which is really nice. And this was one of them. So I really want to highlight this game because I played so well, so well. But there's a but. I also made a few really stupid mistakes, and the stupid mistakes that I made are very common Nasus mistakes, and you really need to watch how I make the mistakes, and I'm gonna teach you how to avoid making the mistakes. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I almost had a perfect game this game. I'm not gonna say if it was a win or a loss, because you can also have a perfect game and losing, but I almost had a perfect game. But I made like 2 big mistakes. So you need to see what kind of mistakes I made. So let's take a look at how I play the early game. As you can see, staying behind my minions, last hitting minions with my first ability to stack. So Darius is a very annoying matchup. So look at how I play against him here. Look. Look. I traded evenly. How did I do that? You need to actually rewatch it and see how I did it. What you want to do when you're against a Darius and he's like kind of looking to trade, let him hit you. You should not hit him. Don't hit him. Look, don't hit him. Run away. And the way that you want to run away is run at your minions. So your minions are actually gonna out damage the Darius. Trust me, really. All you want to do is throw down your third ability behind you, you know, so he has to run into it and run. Don't even hit him, because if you hit him, he's gonna destroy you. Run and throw your third ability behind you, go to your minions, and you will actually trade evenly with the Darius. You might even out trade him. So as you can see, again, you know, he hooks me. All I'm doing, using my third ability and running back. And as you can see, like, of course, the Darius is still winning because Darius hard counters Nasus. So I have a really hard matchup. And here, you know, really beautiful gank by my Olaf. Very nice. You know, we got the flash, but I'm still focusing on the farm. And whenever he overextends again, it's a free kill if the Olaf sticks around. You know, I can slow down the Darius. I can even flash on him and slow him down, and it should be a free kill. So let's see. It's very good that the Olaf also understands this. So as you can see, like I'm fighting him. I'm fighting him. I am baiting him. Look. What can he do now? I'm just placing a ward down just to make sure. And this is how you play Nasus, guys. Bait the enemy Darius. Whenever your jungler is coming to gank, you want to bait. Nasus, you know, Nasus has his second ability which can slow the enemy if necessary. It wasn't necessary here, but if necessary, it's a huge slow that you can use to slow the enemy. And as you can see, you know, I'm not pushing. Well, I am pushing, but not super fast. I am paying attention to stacking my first ability. As you can see, I have 68 stacks before the 3rd minute, which is which is a lot. This is a lot of stacks before the 3rd minute. So I am doing really well. As you can see, our bot lane kind of inted though. Both of them died, so you know, not very good. So here, you know, we got a kill on the Darius. The way that you want to play the lane is do the same, because even though I killed Darius, I'm not gonna win my lane. As you can see, even though I killed him, still playing it passive because I'm Nasus. And look, I'm not overextending. What am I doing? I'm staying in range to take the experience and a little bit of gold. Don't go in. Look. Mistake. This is a mistake. Look at this. Even though I traded okay with him, this was a mistake. But this wasn't a mistake. Look at this. Oh, so good. Let me tell you how I won that fight. Actually, no. I'm not gonna tell you. Let me know in the comments how I won this fight, because I did the most beautiful outplay ever here. And I want to ask you guys how I won that fight. Let me know in the comments, okay? Let me know. Whoa, that was so good. Like the initial trade was really bad, but the Darius made a crucial mistake which allowed me to kill him. And I'm not gonna tell you what it was. You need to tell me in the comments, and I'm curious what you guys think. By the way, I'm so sorry for not giving as many comments a heart as I used to. It's just the videos are getting so many comments. It takes me like an hour to give everything a heart. So what I do instead now is I still read through almost all of them. You know, I read through them. I just don't give all of them a heart anymore, because, you know, it's like, you know, I like doing it. I really love it that you guys take the time to put down a comment under this video, and that's why I respect it and I read it. But it just takes so long to give everything a heart. So, you know, keep in mind, I'm giving it a heart. You know, I still give it my own heart, but it just takes so much time, guys. I'm so sorry. So I do read almost all the comments. Of course, I cannot guarantee everything, but I try to read all the comments. Like every video, when I wake up in the morning, I just look through all the comments from the previous video before I upload my video, and you know, I read them. That's what I do. So here, I am not rotating to dragon. Now you might be thinking, look at this. Oh, yes, this was a mistake. Let's talk about what happened here. So what happened here is I gave Darius a free hook. You don't want to do that, guys. You know, Darius is always gonna outtrade you in a short trade. as a Nasus, because what he can do is he can hook you. Basic attack, second ability, and then use his first ability to heal up. And he will definitely outtrade you. You are never gonna win a trade like that. So as you could see there, he even ulted me and killed me. So that was really, really stupid of me. Really, really unnecessary death. If I didn't die here, I would have been destroying my lane right now. But really, really bad. Like, this was the first really big mistake. Like, when you're playing Nasus, I really want to stress how important it is to just chill. Relax, guys. It's early game. You are Nasus. All you gotta do is don't feed the enemy. Stack up your first ability, and that's it. Like, look, again, what am I doing? Look. Wait, yeah, what am I doing? Oh, I know what happened here. I know what happened. Look what I'm gonna say in the chat. For some reason, I thought that the enemy Graves was actually my Olaf. For some reason. I don't know what my brain was thinking, but I thought that the Olaf was ganking. That's why I actually went in. So, that was, yeah, you know, yeah, it was just really stupid. I guess my eyes didn't work well that time. Like, when the Graves ganked my lane, I thought that it was Olaf. Like, as you could see, I even used my ultimate and I went in. Yeah, okay, let's not talk too much about that. But as you could see, I actually almost still killed the Darius, even though it was 1v2. So as you can see, I'm already starting to get, you know, I'm starting to get stronger. So, when do you push on Nasus and when do you take stacks? Let me explain. Like, as you can see here, I'm not pushing the lane, I'm taking stacks. Why? Because I know that the Darius is coming. You know, I know that the Darius is coming, and I don't want to push the lane to his side. This is an important thing that I'm telling you guys. This is very, very important. So take notes. Wait, what am I doing here? I'm just focusing the minion, actually. And I didn't even hit it, kind of sad. No, I got it, nice. But look. I had to flash to my heal, otherwise I would have died. So let me explain. What was I saying? Yeah, when do you push? When do you farm? So when you think that the enemy top laner is gonna rotate, push. Like, don't even stack. You know, of course, you know, you stack, but don't focus on it. You want to focus on pushing, because Darius, Nasus can push turrets so fast. So when you're playing Nasus, you can actually use your ultimate and push turrets, because your ultimate reduces the cooldown of your first ability by 50%. By the way, look at this. Yet another mistake that I'm doing. Really, really stupid mistake, you know, giving him free damage. So, as I said, as a Nasus, you can push turrets down very fast. So, as I said, you have two decisions in your lane. Push or farm. And as I said, you know, when you think that the enemy is rotating, like when I think that the Darius is going away, I am gonna hard push the lane. But when I think that the Darius is coming, I'm gonna leave the lane in the middle. As I said, you never want to push the lane and give the enemy like a free chance to freeze the lane. Never, 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 guys. Please, if you do that, the enemy can abuse you. And what the enemy can do is they can freeze the lane and, you know, make you lose so much farm. Because when you overextend, he's just gonna hook you and kill you. So never, never do that. Never. And I want to talk about Darius' build as well. Darius actually itemized really well into me, because he got, what is that item called? Oh, what is that item called? The one that shreds your armor. Black Cleaver. He got a Black Cleaver, so in a 1v1 situation, it's going to be very strong against me. But look at this here. We both have no energy, okay? We both have no energy, and I am Nasus. And we have the Mountain Dragon. What does that mean? That I win a 1v1 against Darius. Like, in this situation, I will always win the 1v1 against him. Like, look, I'm always looking for a fight. Let's take a look at what's gonna happen. Of course, we both have no energy, but look, I win the 1v1 here. Because I am Nasus. If we both don't have energy, I am stronger. And, you know, I heal up from the minions. So look, like, I'm not rotating to my team again, because, wait, let's look at what's gonna happen. Look. Ultimate? I'm just fighting under his turret? Look at this. Oh! Oh, get out. Blade! So beautiful. Oh. Yes! This is good. That was good. Like, the turret dive was not very clean, but it was still nice, to kill him. So here, what am I gonna do? Of course, I'm gonna push, I am gonna push. Wow, I actually wasn't pushing. Never mind. Oh, I actually know why I didn't push. No. Let me tell you guys. I did not push because I had a lot of gold. I had to shop, and I did not have energy. So my bad. No. I shouldn't push. No, of course not. So as I said, I didn't push there because I could get an item, and I did not have energy. I just wanted to reset, and let's see what I'm gonna do now. So now I am actually in a state of the game where I am strong. Okay, this is like pretty much the strongest phase of Nasus, which is the mid game. And if you have a lot of stacks, I don't know why my screen is like this. If you have a lot of stacks, okay, now it's fixed. If you have a lot of stacks on Nasus, like look at this game, 250 stacks, you will be dominating in the mid game. Now let me talk to you about ultra late game Nasus. And what I mean with ultra late game is everyone level 15 and full build. Ultra late game Nasus, believe it or not, is actually weaker than mid game Nasus. Let me tell you why. Because in the ultra late game, the enemy ADC and the enemy mid laner is gonna be full build, and the enemy mid laner is likely gonna have a void staff, and the enemy ADC is likely gonna have a mortal reminder. What does that mean? They're gonna shred through your armor and magic resist. And look at how I'm pushing the turrets. Look. Wait, why did I not get the turret? This was a free turret, by the way. I should have gotten the turret. I don't know why I didn't get it. It was literally a free turret, and we could even 2v2 them. This was actually a huge mistake. I didn't even realize that I made this mistake through the game. But I could have gotten the turret and then used my ultimate to kill both of them, because Olaf was even there. So it would have been an easy kill. What was I talking about? Yeah, so like right now, this is my strongest phase of the game. As you can see, that's why I'm rotating to my team, I am looking for a fight. Like in the early game, you saw that my playstyle was that I was just, kind of farming. But now, I want to push, or I want to rotate to my team. I don't just want to farm anymore, because it's not worth it. You really want to do something. And look at this. I'm not taking the turret. I want to use a stack. I want to use my first ability to take the turret to get an additional 4 stacks. Every single stack counts. You might not think that 1 stack or 2 stacks matter, but every stack matters, guys. So look, again, now I'm gonna go back, and actually I made another mistake here. I made another mistake here. Let me tell you what the mistake was. I had 2,500 gold, 2,600 gold, sorry, and I needed 2,800 gold for my Starix gauge. What should I have done? I should have gone to top lane, take some minions, and then go back and get the Starix gauge. Like as you can see, I have to take this farm now for the Starix gauge, and it's kind of risky because the dragon is spawning in 20 seconds. This is risky what I'm doing. So it's not a big mistake, it's just a small little mistake. Always before going back, guys, pay attention to the shop. Maybe you need 100 more gold or 150 to get an item, keep in mind. And now, guys, this is the pinnacle of Nasus right now. I need to fight. There is no way that I'm gonna get killed. Look at how much HP I have. I am level 13 with 3 items. So let's take a look at what I'm gonna do. I'm using Glorious Enchant, just hard engaging on them, and look at what I'm gonna do. I flash on the Jhin, and I just half-lifed him. Pretty much one shot. Look at how tanky I am. Look. This is when you shine on Nasus, guys. You don't shine in the early game. You shine in the mid game. When you get item power spikes and have a lot of stacks on your first ability, you will shine hard, as you can see. Wait, my laptop crashed. Just look at this. I don't even care about the Malphite. And look at this. Look. Like, look at how much damage the turret is dealing. 0. The turret is dealing 0 damage. Nasus is perhaps the best turret diving champion in the game. Maybe after Alistar. So look, I don't even care about what my team wants. I'm just finishing the game. I'm Nasus. I want to win. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yet another Nasus video. You guys always seem to enjoy the Nasus videos that I make. So, I keep making them. Thank you all very much for watching. And actually, let's just show the damage and everything real quick. So yeah, this is the new update, Emerald, and I did 12k damage, and I was super tanky as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.